shot by Hazlett, no good. Rebound. On Burnside for the Tigers. Ball down the left wing, cut off, lob pass inside to Jones. He's got a traveling violation inside. Jones trying to get loose as immediately the Bulldogs sagged to the basketball. Trapped him. He had to, or he traveled trying to get loose. Once again, Hazlett with the basketball. Cross court to Cobbage. Now back to Hazlett. Free throw line jumper. Short, no good. Rebound for Will Jones for the Tigers. Winona in control of the boards on both ends right now, but neither ball club able to hit the bucket. Ball down the left wing. Inside to Hansborough and over the back is Blackman. Deepman Blackman over the shoulder. First team foul and first personal foul. Tigers will play it from beneath their own basket. Lucci Small will handle the inbound pass. All the Tigers. There's the slap and the break. Outlet pass to Burnside, way out front. Burnside will get it back to Small, and the Tigers will set up in the corner to Robinson. Robinson, they say, travel with the basketball. He started to make the move, broke the pivot foot. The Bulldogs will play it the length of the court. Trailing 2-0. Long cross court pass now. Back to Hazlett. Now all the way down to Cobbage. Back to Johnson. In the corner to Blackman. His shot is blocked by Small, but they call a foul. Small blocked the shot, but he's guilty of a foul, and that will put Ethan Blackman on the line. The scoreboard that is normally used here, what we still call a new scoreboard, is out, but thank goodness the old scoreboard works at the other end, so we're playing with the old scoreboard on the north end of the gym. Blackman's free throw is up, and he's in good. He'll get the bonus foul, then he has to shoot it. 2-1. Tigers lead. Blackman on the line. Deepest Blackman with a chance to heat it up, and he's done. It's 2-2. Blackman played them both. Tigers will play at the length of the court against no pressure. Ball. Works it into the offensive end for the Tigers with Johnson on it. In the corner now to Burnside. 14-foot jumper. Long, no good. Rebound Hazlett. Here come the Bulldogs. Now they're going to have to slow it down. Long pass down court to Johnson. Inside to Blackman. Short jumper. Won't stay. Tigers get the rebound. Now it's knocked out of bounds and will belong to Winona Tigers. Boy, neither ball crushed it. Hit it from right underneath. 4:59 left in the quarter. We're tied at 2. Ball works it in the offensive end where Cobbins is on it. In the corner to Burnside once more. Burnside back to Small. Pass to Will Jones inside. Turnaround jumper. Won't go. Hazlett with the rebound. Down court to Cobbins quickly. Cobbins almost loose it. Gets it to Blackman. Slapped it. Bulldogs have it. Small takes it away. Small took it away. Here comes the Winona Tigers. Boy, nobody's making buckets right under the basket. Winona, especially just about 4 right underneath. In the corner to get it to Hampton. Burnside. His Jones jumper is no good. Hazlett with another rebound. He's doing a good job on the defensive board. Down court to Cobbins. Now the corner dribble. Cross court. Now deep in the corner to Blackman. A three-pointer is good. Blackman hit it from the corner. 5-2. Like 4:02 left to play in the opening quarter. Ball down the left wing. Inside to Hansborough. Free throw line jumper is short. Rebound Vaiden. And Blackman comes out with it. Here comes the Bulldogs. Cobbins has it slapped away by Tilford Robinson, almost stolen as he tried to get it to Hazlett on the wing, and it's out of bounds. The Blue Shirts will play it from the sideline at half court. Hazlett will handle the inbound pass. Gets it in now to Cobbins. Cobbins begins to work it for the Bulldogs right in the middle, cross court to Casey Johnson. Johnson holds it up. Back to Cobbins. Cobbins on the dribble, cut off by Small. Back out front. 5-2. Vaiden leads. Vaiden has possession. Get it to Cobbins inside to Hazlett. The ball is taken away by Tilford Robinson. Robinson begins to work, or rather Small begins to work it down court slowly for the Tigers. In the corner now to Burnside. Burnside cut off. Back to Small. Look for the live pass. Not there. Back to Burnside. 14-foot jumper. In and out. No good. Rebound. Tyrone Blackman. Here come the Bulldogs. Ball folks, the score is only 5-2. Casey Johnson now to Cobbins in the middle of Haslett. Free throw line jumper is good. On Haslett makes it a 7-2 ball game. Right by 5 now. Regis Ringo works against DeWitt Cobbins. Gets it in the corner. Down in the corner to Tilford Robinson. Back out front to Ringo. Ringo gets it inside to Khalil Jones. His short jumper in and out, wouldn't stay. Rebound, false forward. Blackman comes out with it for the Bulldogs. Tigers can't buy a bucket. Haslett for 3. No good. Rebound, Tigers. Robinson has it. Winona can't buy a bucket. 2:16 left to play in the quarter. 7-2 Vaiden. Ringo down the right wing. Inside to Hansborough. Turnaround jumper. Good. Hansborough. It's 7-4. Quickly. Now the Tigers back in full court. Press. Haslett to Johnson. Back to Haslett. And we've got a foul call on Tilford Robinson. Called it. Looked like it tried to draw the offensive foul, but the ref didn't see it that way. And so they'll give the foul to Robinson, his first personal. That is the Tigers' 4th team foul. Rick Cobbins on the dribble now for the Bulldogs. Works it way out front. Cross court to Casey Johnson. Back to Cobbins. In the corner now. Inside. Stolen away by Tilford Robinson. As Blackman tried to force the pass inside to Haslett. Robinson stole it. 7-4. Bulldogs. Tigers in control. They get it to Burnside. Now back out front. Inside to short turnaround jumper by no good. Rebound back up and in. Khalil Jones. And for a short jumper wouldn't drop. Jones came up with a rebound and struck it back. It's 7-6. In the corner, they get it to Blackman way out front. Now back outside. To Cobbins. Cross court to Johnson. In the corner now to Haslett. Works the baseline. Picks it up. It's in and good. Beautiful move inside by Haslett. It's 9-6. Bulldogs. 1 minute even left to play in the first quarter. Ringo right down the middle. Works it on the right wing now. Inside to Hansborough. Slapped away and taken away by Haslett. Haslett on the break. Gonna have to slow down and wait on help. Now sticks up the short jumper. It's good. 11-6 Vaiden. Ringo now gets to work it back down once more for the Tigers. Cross court to Burnside. Burnside can't get the shot. Back to Ringo inside. Now they get it off to Khalil Jones. Short jumper. No good. Rebound. Hansborough up. Good. 11-8. Now the full court pressure once again. Vaiden handles it without too much of a problem. Blackman from 3-point range. No good. Rebound. Blackman. Shot no good, but it's fouled by Hansborough. Fired up a 3-pointer and it was no good, but when Teacher Blackman got the rebound, Hansborough got him on the shoulder. So on the line, it's going to be Blackman shooting 2. First one is no good. Both, or rather, Vaiden will be in the 1-1 now. That'll bring Lynn English in the ball game. Vaiden already in the bonus situation. Next free throw is no good. Rebound Tigers. Got it. Here comes Ringo right down the middle. And off to English. No shot there. Down to Hansborough. Slapped away and taken away. Long down court pass. No good at the buzzer. It's 11-8. Vaiden back in 60 seconds. 11-8. Winona almost steals the inbound pass, but Vaiden has it. They get it to Haslett. Way out. He'll stick up a 3-pointer. It's good. Bernard Haslett for a 3. 14-8 Vaiden. Ringo down the middle now. And he's fouled. It'll be fouled by Cobbins. That's only the second team foul. That'll bring Andy Bridges in the ball game for the Winona Tigers, replacing Royal Hansborough. Bridges at 6'7", the junior, replacing the 6'4" Hansborough. Ringo down the middle. Gets it inside to Bridges. His turnaround jumper won't drop. Fights for the rebound and came out with it. Going to put it back up. It's good. Andy Bridges, tremendous effort inside. It's 14-10. Now we got a foul going to be called on Lynn English. muscled his way in, got the rebound, and stuck it back up and in. Outstanding effort by the big teacher to close it to a 4-point Vaiden lead. We'll walk to the other end where Casey Johnson will be on the line for the Bulldogs. Shooting the 1-and-1. First free throw, they say no. They blew the whistle. For some reason, they blew the whistle. So he'll shoot it again. 1-and-1. First free throw. This one he did not make. Tigers with the rebound. Will Jones has it. Gets it out to Ringo. Vaiden picking up at half court. Ringo works against Cobbins and beats him into the offensive end. Gets it across to Ben English in the corner. No shot there. Got to have some help. Gets it to Robson. Stolen away. And a foul's going to be called. Traveling violation, rather, on the Bulldogs after they stole it. Blackman, not only Blackman stole it, but got a step in the meantime. So Tigers will play it up there beneath their own basket. Ringo gets it in to Robinson. Robinson can't get the shot off. Vaiden extremely quick. Get it back to Ringo. Ringo holds it outside, tells everybody what he wants them to do, and begins to work. Gets it to Lynn English. English into the corner. No shot there. Gotta have some help. Gets it to Robinson out front. Philip Robinson. Back to Ringo. Inside to Will Jones. Turnaround jumper. Good. Will Jones hits it. It's 14-12. 2-point lead. Hazlett. Cross court to Cobbins. Cobbins beats it. Now they get it outside. Three-pointer. No good. Air ball. Out of bounds. As Blackman threw up the three-pointer, and the Tigers will play it with a chance to tie. 6:34 left in the first half. 14-12. Low scoring ball game for both ball clubs, especially Ben English works the line, can't get it in. Tries to force it inside, almost intercepted by Blackman. Luckily for the Tigers, it went out of bounds, so Winona again will play it from beneath their own basket. Two good basketball teams, folks. I'm sorry you couldn't get in. And lob it inside, it's stolen by Hazlett. Down court, breakaway, layup, good. Casey Johnson on the Snowbird, and it's 16-12. Winona, Vaiden leading. Ringo down the middle now. It's cut off by Cobbins. Gets it to Lynn English on the right wing. English on the dribble, can't get it in. Now back, Ringo for three, no good. Foul is called inside on Blackman, pushing off. Rupert Blackman picks up his second, third team foul for Vaiden. Blackman, jockeying for position with Big Andy Bridges under the bucket, picked up the foul. That'll bring Mario Hansborough back in the ball game for Winona, replacing Andy Bridges. Also bring Ron Burnside back in, replacing Philip Robinson. So it's English and Ringo and Hansborough and Jones and Burnside. Ball is slapped out of bounds by Blackman once again on the attempted inbounds pass. There's the break. Instead they get it into Hansborough, short jumper, would not stay. Tip up, no good. Hazlett with it. Hansborough fouled it. Right under the bucket, it went out of sight and wouldn't stay for Hansborough. And quickly Hansborough picks up his second foul. Winona can't buy a bucket. Bulldogs leading it by 4, 16-12, and Hazlett's going to be on the line for the first time. He has 9 points thus far here in the first half, including a three-pointer. Hazlett fires it up. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Vaiden. Inside, they try to force it. Slapped away, and Hansborough gets it off to English. English going to slow it down and wait for help to get there. Now, Regis Ringo has it out front. Gets it inside Hansborough at the free throw line. Put it on the floor, and somebody fouled him. That's on Cobbins, his second. Mark Hargrove in the ball game, replacing for Will Jones. As Coach Bidwell substitutes quite freely. Vaiden, a running basketball team, is not substituted as yet. There's a slap on the break. They get it into Ben English. His shot is no good. Rebound Hazlett. Here come the Bulldogs. Stolen by Lynn English on the down court pass. English going to slow it down. Gets it back to Ringo. 16-12. Vaiden leads. In the left wing to English once more. Back out front to Ringo. Inside, turnaround jumper. Hansborough, no good. Tip up, no good, and Blackman comes out with it. They get it to Johnson. Now to Blackman on the other side. Now to Cobbins. Long jumper, good. Cobbins hits it just inside three-point range for the two-pointer. And it's back to a 6-point Vaiden lead at 18-12. 5:02 2 left to play in the half. Ringo works it, gets it in the corner now. Back out front to Ringo. Lob pass to Hargrove is too high and out of bounds. Mark Hargrove in the ball game now for the Tigers. Well, Hazlett will play it, or rather, Bulldogs will play it the length of the court. Hazlett is handling the basketball. He gets it to Cobbins. Cobbins behind the corner to Blackman. Blackman, 14-foot jumper long, no good. Rebound is fought for to belong to the Tigers. It's out of bounds. Ringo gets it into Lynn English. English on the dribble. Gets it cross court now to Burnside. Burnside looks inside. Nobody there. Cross court pass to Lynn English. Almost stolen. They get it to Hansborough. Free throw line jumper. Short. Rebound to Lynn English on the wing. Good job. Now to Hansborough again on the free throw line. This one's short. Tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to Vaiden. Hansborough not having a good shooting night. They're getting it into him in a good shape. Just simply can't get it in the bucket. Andy Bridges set to come in once more for the Tigers. 18-12. Vaiden with the basketball and the lead. 4-12. Making 4-10 left in the half. Cobbins way out front. Gets it to Haston on the right wing. Free throw line jumper is blocked by Lynn English, but they're going to say he had the foul. That'll put Bernard Haston on the line for the Bulldogs. Two good basketball teams, folks. I'm telling you. Haston, one fine basketball player. That's Lynn English's second shot, but he also has some help. Haston on the line now will shoot 2. English goes out of the ball game. Andy Bridges in. Mark Hargrove in. Free throw is up. It is no good. So it's Bridges, Burnside, Ringo, Robinson, and Mark Hargrove for the Tigers. Same starting 5 for the Vaiden Bulldogs. Next free throw, also no good, and Andy Bridges breaks it in for the Tigers. Here they come. 18-12 with just under 4 minutes left in the half. Ringo. I'll have some help. Gets it from Burnside, rather from Robinson. Robinson works it in, back outside. Ringo to Bridges inside. Turnaround jumper, good. Bridges with 4 points, and it's back to a 4-point lead. Cobbins deep in the corner to Blackman outside 3-point range. Now to Cobbins way out front to Blackman again. Way out front in the corner now to Blackman. 12-foot jumper in and out, no good. Rebound still for another Mark Hargrove for Winona. 18-14 is your score. Vaiden by 4. Get it in the corner to Burnside. Back out front to Ringo. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound inside Hazlett. And we got a foul going to be called on Dilford Robinson. Dilford Robinson guilty of his second foul. That'll bring Hazlett to the line once more. Hazlett, I understand, is the way they pronounce it. Hazlett, is that right? Yeah. Inadvertently, I have called it Hazlett a time or two, and I apologize for that. Nard Hazlett. I expect a lot of folks don't know this kid for his basketball ability. Finger on the line, fires it up. It is good. Now 1 out of 3 off the line. You knew he wouldn't keep missing the rest of the night. 1 out of 3 now. Well, make it 2 out of 4. Stand them both. It's 20-14, a 6-point Vaiden lead. They're a low-scoring affair, as we thought perhaps it would be. Vegas Ringo on the attack now for Winona. Cross court to Burnside. Burnside works it down the right wing. It's cut off by Blackman. Back outside to Ringo. Lob pass inside to Hargrove. Ball slapped away, but we got a foul call on Casey Johnson. That's the 15th foul, so both ball clubs into 1-1 now. And that will put Hargrove on the line. Mark Hargrove on the line, shooting 1-1. 2:56 left to go in the half. Vaiden Bulldogs leading 20-14, a very low-scoring affair. Hargrove ready once more, fires it up. It is no good. Rebound is fought for, and what? Jump ball is going to be called. Possession will go through the Winona Tigers. What did they call it? Call it a jump ball, so possession will go through Winona. Okay. Not all they could call it. A big fight for the rebound. The Tigers get it on the possession arrow. There's the break. They get it in to Dilford Robinson. Robinson inside to Hargrove. His jumper will not go, but he's fouled by Hazlitt inside. Only his first. Hazlitt plays at both ends of the court, I'm here to tell you. He's a good one. That will put Hargrove on the line one more time, shooting the 1-and-1. 20-14 is your score. Winona getting the shots inside. They're simply not making them. That's all you can say. Free throw is up. It will not drop as he's getting two this time. Fouled in the act of shooting. Hargrove on the line once more. Free throw is up again. This one's good. 1 out of 3 for Hargrove. It's 20-15, a 5-point Vaiden lead. Hazlitt against pressure. Gets it back. Beats the pressure. Drives it down the middle. Off to Blackmon. Too many passes. Vaiden finally comes up with it, but way back outside. Blackmon from 3-point range. No good. Rebound. Hargrove. Vaiden had the shot and made one too many passes. Didn't get the bucket. Get it to Burnside. Drives the baseline. Stops. Sticks up the short jumper. No good. Tip up his ball. Hargrove had it. It's going to be fouled by Casey Johnson. That'll bring Khalil Jones back in the ball game now for Winona. I don't think he will come in. I think he was going to come in for Hargrove, but Hargrove was the one that drew the foul. So he'll be on the line. He's 1 out of 3. They say he will be 1-and-1. Not fouled in the act of shooting. Free throw is up. It's good. Take this one. It's 20-16, a 4-point lead. 20-16 is your score. Hargrove guns it up again. This one is no good. Rebound Tigers. Tilford Robinson. Good. Robinson stuck it in. 20-18, a 2-point lead. Cobbins back to Hazlitt. Down court pass. To Newman, who's in and is traveled on the play. Newman is in the ball game. Newman traveled. Tigers will play it the length of the court. Will Jones coming in the ball game. Royal Hansborough coming in the ball game. Andy Bridges out. Mark Hargrove out. 2:05 left to play in the half. 20-18. Winona with the basketball and a chance to tie. They get it to Burnside on the right side. Burnside to Ringo. Ringo to Hansborough. Jumper. Good. Foul ball game. Hansborough guns it in from the free throw line. Here come the Vaiden Bulldogs. On the right wing, it's Newcomb, and he traveled again. Off of the basketball, so a turnover. Give the Tigers a chance to take the lead. For the first time since the opening tip-off, Winona led on the first bucket of the game. Vaden's been in control ever since. Robinson, 14-foot jumper, in and out. Vaiden with the rebound. Cobbins drives it down the left side. Gonna have to slow it down. Tigers really getting back on defense. Has it for 3, no good. Rebound, Ringo for Winona. Ringo with a minute 25 against to work it down. We're tied at 20. Ringo down the right wing now, in the corner to Burnside. Burnside for 3, no good. Rebound, Cobbins. Bulldogs have it. Swept away, taken away. Back to Will Jones. Foul is called. No, they say was on the line. Deep in the corner. Jones took it away, but stepped on the line. Vaiden will play it the length of the court. Cobbins going to get a rest, and let's see if we can see who's in for him. Newcomb is still in the ball game. And Kelvin Ward, the 8-footer, is in the ball game. Here come the Bulldogs. Johnson is going to be fouled by Regis Ringo. Ringo called for the pushing foul, and that will put Casey Johnson on the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Minute 2 seconds left to play in the first half. We're tied at 20-20. Casey Johnson, junior, wingman, on the line for the Bulldogs. Fires it up. It's short. No good. Rebound Tigers. Lynn English has it. Gets it to Ringo with 58 seconds. Ringo taking his time. Works it down the left wing. Now to Hansborough. A little bit too high. Hansborough jumper. Short. No good. Gets the rebound back outside to English. English can't get the shot off. Tigers inside to Jones. Turnaround jumper. Good. Khalil Jones. And Winona takes the lead at 22-20. They're down as much as 8, but they come back to take the lead. Outside to Newcomb. Newcomb can't get the shot. Back outside. to Casey Johnson. In the corner to Blackman. All the way back out now with 24 seconds to Hazlitt outside three-point range. Hazlitt, I believe. Way outside. Double team. Now they get it to Johnson. His drive for the basket isn't good. They ran over Hansborough. Knocked him down and no call. Somebody had to foul. I won't say it was Vaiden, but somebody had to. 6 seconds. English for three. No good. Tip up. Shot back up. No good. Tip up. No good. And that finally runs out for half. We are tied at 22 at the halftime. We'll be back in 60. We're at halftime here. Let me give you a quick rundown on the scoring, and then we'll have a little conversation here. We're tied at 22-22 at halftime. The unofficial scoring for the first half, Bernard Hazlitt picked up 11 points for the Bulldogs. He's the only one in double figures. He was 2 out of 4 off the line, and his 11 points includes 1 3-pointer. All right, DeWitt Cobbins picked up 4. Tyrone Blackman with 3. Dietrich Blackman with 2. Casey Johnson with 2. That wraps up the scoring for the Vaiden Bulldogs. Hazlitt leading the way with 11 points. For the Winona Tigers, pretty balanced. Will Jones with 6. Mario Hansborough with 6. Tilford Robinson with 4. And Andy Bridges off the bench with 4 big points. And Mark Hargrove with 2 free throws on it. He hit 2 out of 5. That's the only 5 free throws that the Winona Tigers shot. Or let's see, so it's Jones and Mario Hansborough with 6 apiece. Tilford Robinson, Andy Bridges with 4 apiece. For the Winona Tigers, the Bulldogs have no one in foul trouble. Let's see, Dietrich Blackman has 2, Casey Johnson has 2, and DeWitt Cobbins has 2. For the Tigers, Keith Small picked up 4 fouls early and was out of the ball game before the first quarter was over, and Rigas Ringo came in and took his place. Tilford Robinson has 2, Hansborough has 2, then English with 2, and Rigas Ringo with 1. So, with the exception of Keith Small, nobody in foul trouble. 22-22, you score at halftime. We got Larry Tate up in the booth with us. We know, Larry, we'll be very candid about this whole thing, and we say that everybody knows that you're a Vaiden Bulldog fan, and everybody knows I'm Winona Tiger fan.
That'll be correct.
Okay, so we'll be straight about that first off the box. So let's try to be as objective as we can right now. All right. I don't think Vaiden has the kind of tempo that they'd like to see out there right now.
Oh, certainly not. It's the game. It's pretty much played to the tempo. I felt that coming in, the team, for Vaiden, in order to win, they would have to have over 60 points. If it's a game under 60, I think the game is to go down the stretch with Hansberry inside. That's going to take its toll. Vaiden has Bernard Hazlitt playing inside tonight, and it's going to be interesting to see whether he can hold up inside and not get his outside shots.
That's right. And what's happened in the first half, and I think you'll agree to this, Winona has missed a sackful right under the bucket. The shot has been there. They just couldn't get it in a hole. Now, if those shots begin to fall for them, what they're doing is working. The offense they're running is working.
Well, I think, of course, one thing, Coach Gant from Vaiden, he went to a substitution there early. Calvin Ward, he had an 8th grader in there. Those couple of turnovers, those couple of traveling calls kind of changed the tempo. And it timed out just right, and Coach Wells was able to bring Hansberry back off the bench. And they did a good job, picked up the momentum, and he attacked them right where they were weak. They were unorganized in the middle of the zone defensively.
Well, what you have to say right now is Vaiden is the quickest ball club that Winona's faced this year. I would imagine Winona's probably the quickest team Vaiden faces.
Oh yeah, I think it's probably by far.
So that's,
of course, I haven't seen the teams Winona play, but it's probably the best 2 teams that they've faced, in each other this year.
I said before the ball game that I felt like the 2 teams that beat Vaiden, that Vaiden could beat them 5 out of 6 times.
Yeah.
I think the 2 teams that beat Winona, they could beat 5 out of 6 times. But right now, you have to say that the tempo of the ball game is what the Winona Tigers want.
It's going exactly like Winona wants. It's going to be interesting. It's kind of like football. The first 2 minutes of that 3rd quarter will kind of set the stage for the 3rd quarter. That's a critical time in the middle of the 3rd quarter, because if you can get, which team can get the lead and kind of hold their ground in the 3rd quarter, you got the momentum going into the 4th quarter, and that's going to be a bigger factor in this game than probably any game they played. Momentum.
I agree with that. Okay. We'll be back. We'll talk to Larry again. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Thank you, Jerry. 22-22 is your score. We're talking with Larry Tate from Vaiden and our Vaiden fan. And I think we pretty much agree with the way this thing has gone so far.
I think it is, and I think, of course, what Coach Vaiden will try to do in the second half, if they hold through the pattern, he'll go back in with his quick lineup that he started the game with, but really done a better job with the Winona press than I really thought they would, because Winona plays that press defense about as good as anybody can play it, and that's really the first time that Vaiden has faced that this year.
Well, they handled it real well. I'll tell you one thing, I don't think Vaden's going to change too much, because they didn't stay in the dressing room 2 minutes. They just came right back out. So it's a very low-scoring ball game, quite frankly, for both teams, but especially for Vaiden. They scored 22 points a quarter. Here they are, 22 and a half. So it's been a defensive ball game thus far. We're just a few moments away from starting his second half. Larry Tate, thank you for coming by and talking.
All right, appreciate it.
All right. Tigers and, let's see, I don't want to unplug the wrong microphone here. Let's unplug this one. Are we still on there? Yeah. Now we got the right one unplugged. 22-22, your halftime score as we're set to start. I believe the basketball will go to the Vaiden Bulldogs on a possession arrow. I'll have to wait and see. Hazlett with 11 points for the Bulldogs, and Will Jones and Mario Hansbrough with 6 apiece for the Winona Tigers. But this one, while it's not a high-scoring affair, has lived up to everything we told you it would be. It's tied at halftime, and it just doesn't get any better than that. All right, a little different lineup in the ball game for the Winona Tigers. Lynn English, Dilford Robinson, Uchi Small back in, Will Jones, and Mario Hansborough. So Burnside not starting the second half, getting a little rest and getting a little quicker lineup in with Lynn English in for the Tigers. Now we're trying to get people out of the way so we can get the ball game started. Casey Johnson gets it into Cobbin, now gets it back and works it into the offensive end. In the corner they get it, back out front. Cobbins has it. Out of Johnson. Johnson looks inside. Ball is swept away, but retained by Vaiden. Robinson got a hand on it. Johnson on the left wing. They get it to Hazlett inside. His shot is up good. Had a mismatch that time. Ended up with little Lynn English on Hazlett. Lynn about 5'7". Hazlett is 6'2". Uchi Small in the ball game. Gets it to Hansborough inside. His turnaround jumper short. Rebound. Blackman. Here come the Bulldogs on the run. Cobbins drives it. Short jumper. And it's good. Casey Johnson. And it's quickly the Bulldogs out to a 4-point lead as we start the second half. Uchi Small inside to Hansborough. Turnaround jumper. Good. Got the roll that time. That's what the Tigers are going to try to do. They're going to try to go to Hansborough. Vaiden off and running. This time the Tigers get back. Bulldogs will have to set it up again. Way outside to Johnson. Drives it inside. Passed it off. Shot it up. No good. A foul. No foul. Hansborough with the block. And the Tigers come out with it. Thank you, Wayne. Somebody sent me a Cody pop, and I think it saved my life. Inside once again to Hansborough. Short jumper. In and out. No good. Rebound's going to be on who? On Lynn English. Foul on English inside. His third. And Big Mario getting the shots. They won't drop for him. Not anything for him to be discouraged about. Just won't drop in the bucket for him. Now once again, Tigers with full court pressure. They've got a trap slapped away and taken away by the Tigers. Ball slapped it away. Robinson from the corner. Good. Dilford Robinson. 26 your score. Tigers really putting their quickness to work now. Once again, this time the Bulldogs break the press. Get it back outside now in the corner. Three-pointer for Blackman is in and out. No good. Rebound. Tigers. The Hansborough comes up with it and covers it up. 26 your score. 6:02 left to play in the third quarter. Jam back Dawson. Tiger Jam. Small. Gets it out to Lynn English. Drives the right side. Can't get in. Now take the little short jumper. Good. Lynn English. 28-26 Winona. Winona with a tremendous amount of full court pressure. Timeout Bulldogs. 28-26 Tigers. Back in 60 seconds. Hazlett. Once again will handle the inbound pass. Gets it into Blackman. Blackman in the trap. Gets it cross court to Johnson. Johnson, the three on him, going to have to hurry. Finally does. Break the press. In the corner now. Back out front. Inside to Hazlett. Ball is out of bounds and belongs to the Tigers. Ben English, using his quickness, is everywhere right now. He made the play. Tigers come up with it. Petit Small works it in the offensive end. Now gets it to English out front. English inside. The ball's on the floor. Taken away. Little man got too far in and Vaiden took it away from him. Hazlett with the play. Now they get it to Casey Johnson. Drives inside. Short jumper. No good. Rebound. Tigers. Handbreak comes out with it. Winona leads 28-26 with 5 minutes left to play. The offensive end. A foul is going to be called on DeWitt Cobbett. That was an obvious foul. That's 3 on the point guard for the Bulldogs. Ben English gets it into Small. Ball in the corner to Robinson. Robinson cut off by Blackman. Inside to Hansborough. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound. Tigers still from Robinson. Now let English out front. Small inside Hansborough. Turnaround jumper. Rolled out, but dropped back in. 30-26, Tigers by 4. Here come the Bulldogs. Slapped away. Bulldogs come up with it. Hazlett way out front. In the corner now. To Johnson. Johnson to Hazlett. 3-pointer. No good. Air ball. Tigers come up with it. Small works it down the left side. In the corner to Robinson. Robinson cut off by Blackman. Gets it back to Small. Inside to Khalil Jones. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound Hazlett. Good move. The shot just wouldn't drop. 1-on-1. Blackman drives against Small. And they call the Small with the foul. Call Small with the foul. Blocking foul on Keith Small. That's his 4th. Vaiden will play it from beneath their own basket. Regis Ringo in quickly to replace Small. They get it into Blackman. A quick pass, and Blackman drops it in. 30-28, Tigers by 2. Regis Ringo on the dribble now for the Winona Tigers. Cut off by Dobbins. Works it into the offensive end. Gets it to Lynn English on the right wing. Inside to Hansborough. Short jumper. No good. Rebound inside Blackman. Here come the Bulldogs. Hazlett into the offensive end. Passes off for Blackman. He gets it up and in. Blackman fumbled it momentarily, but regained it and dropped it in, and we're tied at 30. Timeout Tigers. Back in 60 seconds. Started again with the Tigers in possession. Andy Bridges in replacing Mario Hansborough. Get it inside to Jones. Slapped away, and a foul is going to be called on Blackman. Aaron Blackman picks up his first. Tigers will play it with Regis Ringo, Andy Bridges, Khalil Jones, Ron Burnside. Ball is slapped away and taken away by Hazlett. Hazlett with a great play. Long down court pass on the Snowbird. It is no good. Rolled out. The foul is going to be called on Burnside. Ron Burnside. Foul. They got the breakaway to Casey Johnson. It would not drop for him. So Johnson will be on the line shooting 2. We're tied at 30. Casey Johnson, the junior wingman for the Bulldogs, fires it up. It's good. He hit it. Clayton regains the lead at 31-30. Once more it's up, but no good. Rebound Tigers. Burnside. Back to Ringo. Clayton not putting any pressure on. They're picking him up at center court. Ringo inside to Jones. Free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound inside Hazlett. Long outward pass to Casey Johnson. Johnson drives it into the offensive end in the corner. Short jumper. No good by Blackman. Rebound is on the floor. Both for. Tigers have it. Get it out to Ringo. Good hustle on both ball clubs. Ringo backs it in now. Tigers by 1. The Dogs have it in the corner of Blackman. Way out front now. To Cobbins. Cobbins with a long jumper. In and out. No good. Rebound. Has it. Taken away by Rigas Ringo. Hazlett had it. Put it on the floor. Ringo stole it. 32-31. 2:05 left to play in the quarter. Winona with the lead and the basketball. Burnside inside to Bridges. And he traveled with the basketball. Big man was open. Took one too many steps. Here come the Bulldogs once more. Cobbins on the dribble. Cross court to Johnson. Johnson back to Cobbins. Way out front. 1:47 in the quarter. Hazlett for 3. No good. Rebound Burnside. Winona taking their time, walking it down. Now Ringo into Robinson. Robinson drives the baseline. It's going to be foul by Casey Johnson. That's his third. Robinson got the opportunity to drive the baseline. Took it. Through the foul. Winona will play it from beneath their own basket. Rigas Ringo will handle the inbounds pass. As the break, they get it to Tilford Robinson. Robinson, long jumper. Long, no good. Rebound, Cobbins for the Bulldogs. Here come the Bulldogs. Stolen away by Robinson on the breakaway. His layup is in and good. Tilford Robinson stole it and stuck it in. Tigers by 3, 34-31. Johnson in the corner of Blackman. Inside, stolen away by Robinson, and they call a foul on Robinson. He stepped in front and picked it off, and they call a foul. Now we'll give Vaiden possession beneath their own basket. Oh, the crowd didn't like that one. Of course, there's been a couple that neither crowd have liked. So Vaiden will play it beneath their own basket. Casey Johnson will handle it. Gets it into Hazlett. Long jumper. No good. Andy Bridges with the rebound. Gets it out to Ringo. Big Andy went up mid-business on that one and raked it in. Ringo backs it into the top of the key. Cross court to Burnside. He's cut off. Got to have some help. Gets it inside. Tries to force the pass, but it's intercepted by Hazlett. Long down court to Johnson. His layup is blocked by Ringo, and they call a foul. Ringo picks up his second. That will put Casey Johnson on the line, shooting 2. 34-31. Winona leads with 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter. We told you this one would be this good. Burnside for the Hensborough ready to come in. Free throw good. Casey Johnson ready once more. Hensborough in for Andy Bridges. Next free throw is up. It is long, no good. Rebound Ringo way out front. Rebound came out hot and the Tigers came away with it. Ringo in the corner to Burnside. Burnside on the dribble. 35 seconds. Tigers going to hold it for the last shot if they can. Burnside has it. Now Hensborough. Now Ringo. 25 seconds left. Now to Robinson. Way out front. Vaiden in the zone. Back to Ringo. 17 seconds. Now to Burnside. Tigers with a 2-point lead and the basketball. 13 seconds. Now 11. Now 10. Now they'll start to move. Robinson down the left side. Inside Hensborough. Foul is called inside on Hazlett. Hazlett picks up his second. That will put Hensborough on the line shooting 2. Foul in the act of shooting. 5 seconds left on the clock for the third quarter. Tigers lead it 34-32. Hensborough, the senior, guns it up. No good. Off the front of the rim. He'll get the bonus. Well, Hensborough having a real bad night shooting. Effort is there. Just won't drop for it. Free throw is up once more. No good. Rebound Hazlett. 4 seconds. Length of the court shot. No good. Almost made it, but no good. 34-32. Tigers in the third quarter. Back in 60 seconds. We're cutting off their commercials, but we don't want anybody to miss 1 second of this. 34-32, a 2-point Tiger lead as we start the fourth quarter. Winona Tigers is in possession. Ringo works it down court. Gets it cross court to Burnside. Burnside works it into the corner. Can't get in. Inside to Robinson. Slapped away and taken away. Cobbage got it. Now the Tigers steal it back. Burnside got it. Tries to pass it off. It's out of bounds. Off the hands of Hazlett. He had made an excellent defensive play to keep a sure 2 points away from Winona Tigers. Tigers will play it from beneath their own basket. Ringo with the slap. Gets it to Robinson. 14-foot jumper. Good. He got the blow. Robinson got it in. It's 36-32. A Tiger 4-point lead. Vaiden has the basketball. On the left wing. Back out front to Cobbage. Cobbage on the dribble. Cut off by Ringo. Now to Johnson. In the corner to Blackman. On the baseline. Can't get it in. Now to Hazlett. Drives the baseline. Still no shot. Inside. Outside the free throw line. Jumper by Cobbage. Good. Vaiden done an excellent job of moving the basketball that time. 7:08 left to play. 36-34 Winona. Left wing is Jilford Robinson. Drives it inside. Has to come back out. Lob pass to Hansborough. Slapped away and taken away by the Vaiden Bulldogs. Hazlett has it. Back to Cobbage. Cobbage cross court in the corner. Blackman back out front to Johnson. Johnson holds it up. Hazlett in the corner. 3-point attempt. Good. He got it. So 1 point Vaiden lead at 37-36. Here comes the Winona Tigers. Timeout Winona. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
And the people.
What their game plan originally was to hold it down, and it's worked for them. However, they've been unable to hit their shots. Here come the Winona Tigers. Down the left wing is Robson on the baseline. He's cut off. Got to get it out to Ringo. Inside to Khalil Jones. He's slapped away and he's fouled. Fouled by Casey Johnson. That's his 4th. That'll put Khalil Jones on the line, shooting 2. This is a youngster stepped up last week with 6 seconds left and hit 2 in a row to beat Grenada by a 1. He made them 1. We tied. If he made them both, we won. And that's exactly what he did. That was Tuesday night. Here's the free throw. It's good. Khalil Jones sinks it. We're tied at 37. Into the ball game comes Katrina Newman. Johnson. Free throw is up. It's good. He hit them both. Hazlett gets it in to Cobbage. Cobbage on the dribble, beats it. Slapped away, but he retains it. Now's in the trap, gets it to Hazlett. Hazlett's shot is up, and he's good, and he is fouled. Hazlett with a beautiful move inside. Candid. I did not see who the foul was on. Hayes will be on the line. The opportunity to break or to make the 3-point play. It's 39-38 right now. Vaiden by 1. Hayes is ready. His free throw is up. It is good. 40-38. Vaiden. Small on the left wing. Outside to English, who's in now. English back to Pucci Small. Ball inside to Khalil Jones. Turnaround jumper. Good. Jones hit it. We're tied at 40. Full-court pressure once more from the Tigers. Right down the middle to Neiman. Cross court to Blackman. Way out front to Cobbage. Cobbage to Hazlett. Hazlett jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound gets it himself. Great effort by Hazlett. It's back out front to Cobbage on the left side to Blackman. Blackman holds it up. Lob pass to Hazlett. Turnaround jumper. Good. Oh, what a basketball player. Nard Hazlett doing an outstanding job. Here comes Small. Vaiden by 2 with 5:24. Slapped away and taken away by Blackman. Now Newman going to be called. Timeout, Winona. 42-40. Back in 30 is your score. It's as tight as we thought it would be. Bates has the lead. Winona has the basketball. 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to play in the ball game. Here come the Tigers. Petit Small has it. Way out front to Tilford Robinson. 14-foot jumper. In and out. Wouldn't stay. Ball is slapped away. It's on the floor. Winona saves it. Handbreak got it. Now Robinson has it. Back out front to Small. Inside to Jones. Turnaround jumper. Good. Khalil Jones. We're tied at 42. Hazlett has it. Long down court pass to Cobbins. Beats the press. Cobbins with a 12-foot jumper. No good. Rebound Petit Small. We're tied at 42. Winona has the basketball with 4:40 left to play. Here comes Small right down the middle. In the corner to Robinson. Back out front to Small. 3-point attempt. No good. Handbreak good. Handbreak stuck it back in. 44-42. Winona. And a foul was called on Hazlett. That's his third. That will put Handbreak on the line for the opportunity to do a 3-point play. The basket put Winona out front by 2. 4:29 left to play. Casey Johnson back in the ball game, replacing Newman. Royal Handbreak on the line for the Tigers. His free throw, short, no good. Rebound on the floor. Vaiden has it. Cobbins has it. Almost loses it. Now gets it to Johnson. Johnson out front. Winona with the lead. Vaiden with the basketball. Inside to Hazlett. Turnaround jumper. They got a foul called on Lynn English. That's his fourth. Foul on English. And we'll put whom? He shoved somebody, they said. Ron Burnside set to come back in for the Tigers. Going to be Hazlett on the line. Burnside is coming in. So the starting unit back in the ball game now for the Winona Tigers. And the starting unit back in for Vaiden. 44-42, Winona by 2. Hazlett on the line. Free throw is up. It is good. Oh, he's a shooter. He'll get the bonus. 22 points for him thus far. Free throw is up again. This one is good. He made them both. We're tied at 44. Winona has the basketball. 4:12 left to play. Small on the right wing. Inside to Handbreak. Short jumper. Good. Winona by 2. Stolen away by Robinson. Good. Tilford Robinson stole it and scored. Winona by 4 and another foul on Hazlett as he fouled Robinson. Did they count the bucket? They did not count the bucket. Okay. Did not count it. Timeout's going to be called. 46-44. We'll be back in 30 seconds. The foul. I think it's his fourth. 4 minutes left to play. Winona by 2, 46-44. Robinson on the line. No, they say 1 and 1. It's his first trip through the free throw line. His free throw is up. It is good. Robinson ready once more. Winona by 3 with 4 minutes left to play. A junior wingman eyes the basket. Now the dribble. Shot is up. Bingo! 48-44, Winona by They'll walk to the other end, and the Bulldogs will be in the 1-1, and on the line it's going to be with Cobbins. Cobbins has 6 points thus far this evening. This will be his first trip through the line. Jam-packed crowd, they're getting their money's worth. Cobbins ready. Free throw is up. It is no good. Rebound, Khalil Jones. He went to rafters after it. Winona with the basketball and a 4-point lead. Here comes Small. In the corner to Robinson. Robinson back to Small. Inside to Khalil Jones. Foul is called inside on Blackman. His second. Tyrone Blackman. As Jones had it on the lob pass. He tried to get the shot off. Bulldogs collapsed on him. Look at the foul. So Khalil Jones will be on the line for the WONA Tigers. He's 2 out of 2 from the line thus far. Timeout. Vaiden, 48-44. Tigers back in 30 seconds. They hold so many people, and they held it to a safe level. That's what they've done. On the line for the Winona Tigers will be 6'2" senior Khalil Jones. 48-44. Winona with their biggest lead of the evening at 4 points, or it matches their biggest lead, I believe. Jones on the line. The 6'2" junior guns it up. Bingo. He made it. He'll get the bonus. Winona by 5. Now with 3:44 left to play. Once more. Jones guns it up. In and out. No good. Rebound to Casey Johnson. Gets it to Haslett, who will work it down. Now out front to Cobbins. Now to Casey Johnson. Now to Cobbins. Left court. Now in the corner. Blackman. Right playing toss with it way out front. Cobbins begins to work. And get it way out to again to Johnson. Inside to Haslett. Flies it under the basket. Can't get the shot off. Has to come back out. And get it to him in the corner. Forces up a 3-pointer. He hit it. He hit it with folks all over him. He is 1-5 shooter. He plays at both ends of the court. 49-47. Winona by 2. To Tilford Robinson. To Small. To Burnside. 12-footer. No good. Rebound Haslett. He'll walk it down. Winona with a 2-point lead. Vaiden with the basketball. 3-point shooters make all the difference in the world. Blackman deep in the corner. Back out front. 2:45 left to play. Cobbins has it deep. Back to Casey Johnson. Now back to Cobbins. Now Johnson, brother Haslett, stuck up a 4-pointer from center court. Small fouled him, and that'll be 5 on Small. He's fouled out of the ball game. Haslett will be on the line. Haslett will be on the line. Lucas Ringo coming into the ball game to replace Small. Ringo has played most of the way. Small's been in foul trouble since the opening moments. The senior on the line is going to be Haslett. 49-47. Winona by 2. Haslett will be shooting 2. Free throw. Good. What a performance by this young man. Matter of fact, what a performance by about 15 or 16 young men on both ball clubs. Free throw is up again. No good. Rebound Khalil Jones for Winona. Winona by 1. They have the lead and the basketball. 2:29 left to play in the ball game. to get the shot off. That's all he could do. And he gets the rebound back. Great play by Ringo, or rather by Burnside. He was forced into taking a shot. It was long, but he hustled up and got his own rebound. He has it again. Drives the baseline. He's going to be fouled by Blackman. That will put Burnside on the line. This youngster has not scored. Ron Burnside has not scored in this ball game for the Tigers. It's very, very unusual for him. He's a player. 49-48. Tigers by one. Burnside for the 1-and-1. Free throw is up. Bingo. He hit it. He'll get another. Tigers by two with a minute and 58 left to play in a basketball game. Burnside gets the bonus now. It don't get any better than this, as they say. There it is. Oh, no good. Tip in. They say no. Khalil Jones they call a foul. Jones skipped it in and they call a foul. No basket and a foul. That's Jones' first foul. They'll walk all the way to the other end of the court. And on the line is going to be Dietrich Blackman. He has 6 points thus far. He'll get 1-and-1. Say no. Now they're going to give it to him again. They say one of the Winona youngsters waving his arms. They do it all the time. All of a sudden they called it again. Now some discussion going on between Tilford Robson and the official. They're going to give him the free throw again. Free throw is up. This one is also no good. Rebound Tigers. Ringo has it. Pressure from Blackman. Now he'll get it into the offensive end. Tigers with the lead in the basketball. A minute 45 left to play. Burnside on the right wing. Back to Robson out front. Now to Ringo. Ringo begins to work. Now to Khalil Jones on the left wing. Outside to Ringo. 50-48 Tigers. A minute 31 left. Ringo to Mario Hansborough. Hansborough gets it to Ringo. In the corner to Khalil Jones. Jones back out front to Tilford Robinson, a minute 18. Tigers running time off the clock with a 2-point lead. That's not safe with the big three-point shooter like Hazlett, but it's obviously the thing they're going to have to do. A minute left, minute 7. Burnside, now to Ringo. Ringo on the dribble. Now to Khalil Jones. Almost stolen by Hazlett. Now back to Ringo. Ringo has it. Robson, now back to Lucas Ringo. Now outside of Khalil Jones. Now to Tilford, or rather to Burnside. Burnside on the dribble with 40 seconds. Now they get it to Ringo. And Ringo hit across to Khalil Jones. Short jumper. Good! He hit it. Khalil Jones gives the Tigers a 4-point lead. Here come the Bulldogs in 27 seconds. And a foul's going to be called on Regis Ringo. For blocking. 26 seconds left to play in the ball game. That's going to bring Coach James Gant up to call timeout. We're going to hold it right here. 52-48. Winona Tigers lead. Vaiden Bulldogs will be on the line shooting the 1-and-1. They have been on both ends of the court. I'm not talking about this particular call. There have been some very questionable calls on charges. They have not called an offensive charging foul all night long. Every one of them that was questionable has been on a blocking foul. And quite frankly, it looked like that could have gone either way, and there could have been several of them on both ends of the court that were not called. It's not equal, I guess, for both players. 52-48 is your score. Winona Tigers with a 4-point lead. Vaiden Bulldogs will be on the line shooting 1-and-1, and I think it will be Hazlett. It will be. And he is it. 4 out of 5 from the free throw line here in the last quarter. The senior, Southern Mississippi signee, puts it up, and it's good. And not too many kids get a chance at a Division I Macon College scholarship, and this youngster has already signed with Southern, and he deserves it. He's put on a show here tonight. Next free throw. Good. It's a 2-point ball game. Winona has a basketball. Ringo beats it. Pass it off into Burnside. Good. Burnside lays it up and in with 18 seconds. Winona with a 4-point lead. Paisley, 3-point attempt. No good. Came out hot and out of bounds. The Winona Tigers will have it. A 4-point lead and 9 seconds left to play in the basketball game. Now the crowd's beginning to spill on the floor, and they're not going to allow them to do it. They're going to stop everything and get the crowd back. Crowd is really jammed up now. There's really no use in this. Tigers trying to get it in. They get it in to Ringo deep in this corner. 9 seconds, and he beats the press out, but he's fouled with 5 seconds left to play in the basketball game. Crowd just beginning to take over everything here. People are really beginning to fall out of the place, and Vaiden were to get to basketball, they might not have a chance to score. 5 seconds left. Winona with a 4-point lead, and Rikus Ringo will be on the line for the Winona Tigers. Ringo is ready. The junior point guard guns it up. Oh, it wouldn't stay for him. In and out. Hazlett has it. 3 seconds. From half court, he shoots it. No good. Oh, they're going to call it goaltending. Mario Hansborough went up and got it. They called it goaltending, and that makes it a 54-53. They're going to count Hazlett's last shot as a three-pointer. No. They called it goaltending. The Winona Tigers win it 54-53. Pandemonium in the gym.